Hey, what's going on, family? I'm going to try to make this video as quick as humanly possible, okay? Literally as quick as humanly possible, because I just have a couple of things that I want to say. In case all of these things happened overnight around 9 o'clock last night. So a lot of people were in the bed. A lot of people are just now waking up. So a lot of people may or may not have heard about it yet, because they may not have been on Facebook, or they may not have had their television on, because it did happen late last night. There's a family who's on vacation in Orlando, Florida right now at Disney World, Disneyland, whichever is in Orlando, Florida. They were there enjoying their vacation at a hotel on the Disney resort. There were eyewitnesses. I literally just listened to a news, the law enforcement officers who are on scene right now, 50 law enforcement officers who did a press conference. They actually recounted what eyewitnesses said happened during this whole tragic ordeal. They said the family was outside, which they said parents do all the time, and frequenters of Disney World, Disneyland at this particular location do all the time. They said it was like 9:30 at night. It was right after a movie. The family was outside. They had a little child that was in like one of the little kiddie playpens playing, and the 2-year-old child was with his father. They were over there just playing by the water, you know, and the mother was over there with the other child while the father was with the 2-year-old. As the father and the 2-year-old were out there by this sandy beach, apparently they say it's like a sandy beach lake type of situation. They were literally out there just enjoying their vacation, just having a good time. An alligator came out of the water and grabbed the child, the 2-year-old little boy. The father tried to wrestle and fight the alligator to grab the 2-year-old from the alligator's mouth. Unfortunately, they said this alligator was between 4 to 7 feet long. Eyewitnesses, you know, just estimated it probably weighed between 400 and 500 pounds. This estimation is dark. It's like 9:30 at night. Now, mind you, alligators have 1,000-pound bite forces, okay? They said the father literally wrestled and fought this alligator, literally went into the water. The mother, I know her other child was over there. The mother ran and jumped into the water to try to save her child. Unfortunately, the alligator took the child into the water. 2 years old. What's really annoying to me during this horrible situation is that you got folk on social media, the same way they did with the gorilla situation. Now, these are two totally different situations. These people were at Disney World enjoying their vacation like people do all of the time. Even some of the witnesses that they spoke to, they said they do this all the time. The water, the lakefront, is literally right in front of the hotel where the parents and the children were staying. After, they said all times of night, people are outside. They're, you know, sitting outside enjoying the weather because it is Florida. They're sitting in front of the water. They're doing all of these things, enjoying their vacation. I understand that it's Florida. I understand that alligators are in the area. I get that, okay? However, they are, apparently Disney said that they have never had an instance where they had any type of accident like this, because especially on the beachfront properties or the lakefront properties or whatever, they try to have, I forgot what they call them, but some type of nets or whatever it is to keep gators or whatever from coming, you know, so close to the property. I mean, this was literally in front of the hotel property. and the father was out there with the child. This was a freak accident, a very unfortunate freak accident, but it was a freak accident. Can you imagine if you outside walking with your child, you have your child holding their hand, even if this man would have been holding this child's hand? I want people to understand this, okay? Even if this man would have been holding this child's hand, and this alligator came out of the water and grabbed this child. Alligators have a 1,000-pound bite force. This man was fighting this alligator. Family, I want you to understand. I don't care how big, how strong, how mighty your strength is. I don't care how mighty your strength is. I know these parents are devastated. They said these parents right now, Disney is actually giving them counseling. Can you imagine? No, you can't. You can't imagine. You cannot imagine that being your child that was pulled onto that water. If you and your family are just out enjoying your family vacation at Disney. You're just outside enjoying the night, just playing near the water, just playing with your child. This wasn't, while I know a lot of people are saying it was restricted. Now, that's not what the law enforcement officer said. They said this was an open, sandy, it has sand in the front where people can actually go outside and sit in front of it and put their feet in the water. You can't get in the water and swim, but they let you put your feet in the water. Now, if it's a lie, it came from the law enforcement officer who's on the scene. And the vice president of communications, she also gave a speech. And she said this was an unfortunate accident. Even eyewitnesses gave the same exact statement as the parents. They were out there enjoying their vacation by this water. Just playing in the sand, putting their feet in the water. The alligator came out of the water and grabbed the child. Father tried to fight the alligator. Mother tried to run over and go in the water after her child. They were unsuccessful. There was a lifeguard who overheard them, who ran and also tried to save the child. It was a very freak, unfortunate situation. Please stop blaming. These folks are going through a lot right now, y'all, for real. I mean, I'm not trying to be, I don't know these people, but these folks are going through a lot right now. People need to understand, you could be outside with your child, y'all. You could be outside with your child during a family barbecue. A damn pit bull come up and attack your child. Would you want them to ridicule you because you literally weren't holding on to your child the entire time? Children run around and they play. They're at fucking Disney. This is some sad shit. This is a 2-year-old baby who's gone. The baby gone, y'all. We know that they've been looking for this child since 9 o'clock last night. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, I don't know what time it is in Orlando. I think it's maybe 7 o'clock. They already said that it's very unlikely that they will find this child alive. You can't sit there and imagine what these folks are going through. Stop sitting there trying to make it seem like you perfect and like you've never made a mistake with your child. You can sit there and your child can be in their room and put their finger in a socket. Would you want to be accused of not watching your child because your child put his or her finger in a damn socket? Family, stop this shit. These people are out here acting like they're perfect. You're not a perfect parent. You have took your eyes off of your child for 2 seconds. And this wasn't even a matter of taking their eyes off of the child. They were out there at Disney World enjoying their fucking vacation. I don't know what else to say, but prayers to the parents, because I can only imagine. I would literally right now have to be on suicide watch. They would have to watch my ass, because I would literally be that fucked up in the head right now. To witness a fucking gator grab my baby and take my baby into the water. And to have folk blaming me for enjoying my vacation with this is fucking Disney World.